Hey friends, it's Andrea from Reselling Freedom. Welcome to a new house. We have another flip house that we just closed on last week, and of course they left behind some goodies, so I am here to collect the goodies. There's a few knickknacks. I quickly Googled and scanned them when we were here 2 days ago. Some of them look promising, and if you remember the last one that we walked through where there was just stuff everywhere, this is not the case. I shouldn't be here for very long. It's just a few things like that swan right there. Some of the furniture is just beautiful, but I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with that yet. But there's just a few things. I'm gonna make a pile of everything, and then I will show you. But this place is massive. It's 2,700 square foot ranch on the golf course. I mean, I don't golf, but I make a great ride along. But this is an amazing bathroom. It's a little dated. It's a little large. Check out that closet. Do you know how much stuff I could put in here? For me or to sell? I mean, come on. Let's see what kind of stuff I can find. Cologne, you can technically sell on eBay, but it's kind of questionable. They can sometimes pull it down. They have different rules because there's liquid. However, Macari, you can sell it on there. So I actually have some at home just sitting there because I don't use Macari very often. So let's see what kind of stuff I get and I'll make a pile of it. Okay, I didn't do too bad. I took a picture of that, the armoire in the master bedroom, and the grandfather clock to see if I can sell those. Not on eBay, but this is the stuff I got. So I had a visitor. Jason's grandpa actually stopped by here when he was driving by, so I had to give him a tour. So that right there, quick Google Lens search, the first one that pops up, $1,100 on Etsy. You're going home with me. So let's load everything up. I have somebody meeting me at the warehouse about 40 minutes, so I gotta hustle. Okay, packed, ready to go. Let's hope nothing breaks in there. I have everything lined between towels, napkins, beach towels, because it's 40 degrees outside. So now, warehouse. Jason is out of town, so I'm going to clean, scrub, and wash all of this stuff, hopefully tonight, and get it listed. I do have an old friend that I believe works on clocks. I'm gonna send a picture of the grandfather clock to him, see what he thinks. But now we gotta go. Okay guys, I've made it back home and it's been about 2 weeks. Remember I said I was gonna come home, wash it right away because Jason was out of town? I didn't. They've been sitting on the table since then. But I did quickly go through everything. This is everything except one item over there. So I have a little cheat sheet on the side of some of the stuff that I've looked up how much they are and what they could be. Now, don't forget, I didn't pay for any of this. It was garbage. They were gonna donate it. They were gonna throw it away. It was just sitting in the garage. They had no desire to keep any of it. They already took everything they wanted from the house. So this was better than the last one where there was just stuff everywhere. So there was a lot of Pyrex dishes and Corningware, which some of it sells well, some of it doesn't. Like this I think was 18 bucks I could find, but I mean it's really pretty. But they just don't sell well, but I didn't have to do anything for them. I have 2 casserole dishes with lids. I believe these are both new in boxes. And this is a French press. I think it was like 30 bucks. I have a little KitchenAid mini robot culinaire that was 50 bucks. This is very heavy. He is a Santini sculpture. I looked him up and I think I could find between 50 and 150 bucks for him. Everything needs to be cleaned up. They're just dusty, and a lot of the dishes were just sitting in the kitchen cabinet, so they're just kind of greasy and have like a little film on them. No big deal. A little Dawn, a little elbow grease, never heard. Magic erasers are nice, and sometimes you take baking soda and just make it a paste, and then a soft bristled toothbrush. It'll take some of the spots off the bottom just from when you use them and you set them on things, and they leave little marks behind. Okay, we have one Lennox carafe, which actually still has a sticker on it. Suggested retail price $75. Now 41, and I found them online for about 70. The sticker is definitely old, and it was just sitting on the end of a curio cabinet. There was a whole box of these dishes, but a lot of them had marks on them. They were used, but I can sell these 2 for like 15. Vintage hangers, they were on my last trip. They were sitting on a table, so I just grabbed them. I don't know what some of the signatures are yet. I thought one was Ralph Lauren, but I'm not convinced that it's actually Ralph Lauren. 10 bucks a piece, and I had a free hand. I grabbed them on my way out the door. That's not how you make money. Little pot, little saucer. See this on the bottom because it's been used. You just take a toothbrush, baking soda, water, make it a paste, scrub, and magic erasers. We've got a big one up here. It is 1972 Pyrex Spring Blossom Casserole Dish. Currently on eBay for about $20. Just call me Vanna. We have one pitcher. This one actually I think what for 60 bucks I could find. It's very heavy and there's a sticker on the side that says handmade. Handmade stuff is always better. A little coffee or teapot, which actually makes me think of my great grandma who used to make coffee on top of her stove when I was a kid, which this was used. I don't know much about cleaning up this. I might just wash it and then just take a couple up close pictures so everybody can see the marks on it. This, the first thing that popped up was a crystal, it's actually heavy, ashtray. It's got little notches on the side, 10, 15 bucks. Set of 2 koi fish candlestick holders, which they actually had candles in them, there's wax, $100. Also very heavy. So when I ship them, I do bubble wrap, like a felt between them, and I float them in the box. I have shipped things that have broken just because things happen, and they're normally not expensive things. I just pay them back, and I've disputed some of them with the post office. The buyer will send me pictures. I then send them to the post office and I get refunded for them. That way I'm not out any money, the buyer's not out anything. We have a swan, which was I think 50 bucks, and part of it is chipped on the back right here. It's just dusty. It's been sitting in the house for a while. Just gotta clean it up. A few more random Pyrex dishes. This was in the garbage pile in their garage. I don't even think it's been opened. It's a vintage turntable where you buy them new just to make them look like they were older. And I think I found them for like $100. Those big giant lamps back there, I cannot find. There's a tag on the inside that says Dale Tiffany Antique Roadshow. I'll have to check it again. I can't find them anywhere. I can find that brand, but I can't find the matching lamp and clock because the bottom of it has a clock. I haven't plugged it in yet to see if it works, but that could potentially be a couple $100. Fingers crossed. On the bottom, it says Antique Roadshow by Dale Tiffany Inc., which I can't find them anywhere. Not this exact same one. I found a lot of similar things, and it's heavy, but not the exact same one. But so this could be a good item here. So not too bad. Oh, and actually remotes sell really well. I don't know why. This one's corroded, it's kind of sticky. I'm gonna clean that up and list it too. And for the final piece I bring to you, thank you to the friends at Google. This is a Baker Furniture French Louis XV walnut and brass Gideon or tea table. There's one currently listed on Etsy and it is for sale for $1,196.25. if you're interested. But I also have one. The inside has Baker Furniture tags on just this one that's stamped on the side. The top has a little bit of damage. It was next to his bed, and I'm guessing he had a glasser that was sweating and maybe had it on paper. The top has little marks on it. And it looks like maybe somebody had tried to scratch it off, but it's pretty stuck. So I'm gonna look it up because I don't know how. Scrub it and see if I can get that off, polish it back up, make it look pretty, dust it off really well. There's just dust stuck in all of the details here, and clean it back up. This one will be a little tricky to ship just because of the legs. So I've got a big roll of like felt packing paper, so I'll use that with lots of bubble wrap and those like bubble pods you'd get from like your Amazon boxes. I save all those, I'll put in there, and I have leftover boxes from when we moved from Home Depot, like the medium, maybe large size boxes, and I'll put that in there, probably upside down. Not that it matters because when things are shipped, they're tossed all around, but just to make sure that it's secure, because for even call it $1,000, not a bad find, and I wasn't even looking at it. We changed our plan for the furniture. We're gonna have somebody else pick everything up and donate it, but this I brought home because I could literally pick it up and put it in the back seat of the truck. I just happened to walk by and took a picture of it, and I was like, that's coming home with me. So this is our last item. This might be the best potential flip item I've ever done, I think, at least from like a estate sale, somewhere like that, for $1,000. Let's give it a whirl. You guys know what to do? Like, comment, subscribe. I will catch you next time.